to do a show right now. I can't believe what is my team doing right now. Like everybody wants me to talk about football on a Friday night. And I just like with my team, but it was so easy when we were winning the league and we were just doing good things.
Oh shit. Hey guys, welcome back to the Stoop Football Fans. It's your boy Lolo, and I'm super happy and excited to be talking to you guys. It's just I thought we were gonna win the league. I just thought we were gonna win the league. But I'm better now. Welcome back to the Stoop, everybody. It's Friday night. Crack 'em if you got 'em. Johnny boy. Oh, you switched over to the less offensive beer, I suppose. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, I think I have to say.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Big up the New York Rangers as well. Ben Arizona says, must be so hard fighting for the title. No sympathy, Lolo. Hey, big up, because that man right there, Ben Arizona, is in JFK Airport right now. Good to see you, my friend. Glad you could be checking in. Yeah, so big Friday. Let me, before I get into my little rant, I do want to thank all the guys who've been in here earlier in the comment section, to all the Stoop crew, Scooby D2, Anders, Ben Arizona. Good on you checking in, even though he's on the fly. Mr. Tom, who else do we got? Italy Jet, Ping Cushion. And if you can tell or not, excuse me, I've been drinking. It's a Friday. And Arsenal were playing, and my first beer, I gotta say, I was outside. I set up a new TV that a good buddy of mine, Phil, from around the corner, Phil and Angela, big up to y'all. They gave us a new Stoop TV because they saw our Stoop TV was lacking, so we got a new one, and I set it up, and I was out there watching, and I cracked my first beer, and I was thinking, I need to take it easy on this because I got happy hour later. And so I was like, cool. And I had my one sip. And then about 30 seconds after kickoff, Southampton, of all teams, who scored maybe, I don't know, 20 goals this entire season, scores a goal in the first 38 seconds. It was a great assist by Ramsdale, to be honest. So if you have Ramsdale on your fantasy team, you got the assist. And I immediately downed the entire beer and threw it away. And haven't stopped since. So well done, Arsenal, salvaging a point from bottom of the table, Southampton. I just have to say, I'm really mad at Arsenal right now. I'm really mad at Arsenal for making me believe that we could win the title. This whole season I've been annoyingly saying we are top of the league, we are top of the league. Yeah, all that bullshit, right? And I've been telling you, I'm owning it. I know it's bullshit because, yo, what's up, Ian from Australia? A lot of Premier League fans over here. Have you guys seen our most popular sport, Aussie rules? Oh, yeah, I have. On one of the first dates I had here in Park Slope, Brooklyn, with my wife, before she was my wife, there was a dude tagging along with us all night, dating a girl friend of hers, teaching us Aussie rules football, and he was very crazy the entire time, being like, "You want another pint?" And we're like, "Yeah, get another pint. You know this rule," and he would throw the ball at us, and I'm not as big as him. So I fell down several times. Anyway, moving on. To answer your question from earlier, John, probably earlier rather than later, as I'm getting sidetracked numerous times. But moving on. Arsenal, you've let me down because you gave me hope. And hope is the thing that kills you. Because as much as I was joking around saying that we're going to win the league, and see, Pincushion, you got me there. I knew it when I said it. I downed the beer and I threw the can away, all right? As much as I thought we were going to win the league, and I thought there was hope. And I like to, I told you guys I have to say it because when there comes a time when we can't win the league, I won't be able to say it. So I'm gonna say it as much as possible. That being said, we could still win the league. Here's the thing, though. What I've seen in the past 3 weeks from Arsenal is absolute bullshit, and I will not stand for it. It doesn't. And I'm going to defend one player right here that a lot of people are giving shit to, and I'm going to say Mr. Rob Holding today. Look me in the eye, Rob. Bobby with the good hair. Look me in the eye, Rob. Today was not your fault, Rob Holding. Today was the fault of a bunch of children out there who have drank their own Kool-Aid and believe that they are the best team in the league and that they individually are better than anyone that they walk out there on the pitch with. Therefore, they do not need to work hard, and they step out on the pitch and they kick off from where we kicked off in the beginning of the season. Kickoff, boom, 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 go score. They kick off today. Boom, boom, back pass, back pass, back pass, back pass. What are we going to do? I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I don't know. What do you guys want to do? How about we give it to them? And it is the most lackadaisical, nonsensical way to play football. And I don't even know if I can blame Arteta for that, because I know for a fact Arteta isn't telling them, you guys got this. Go out there and do it. You guys got this. Just go. You'll beat them. Don't worry. I know Arteta's not saying that. So to me, it has to be what I blame everything wrong with this world on is the millennials. Right? Millennials fucking suck, as we all know that. They are going out there they're drinking the Kool-Aid. They're on social media. They know what's going on. And they're like, the biggest problem with Arsenal is that they don't think we say hi to the mascots enough. So that's all we got to do. We don't have to play better. And then they go out and they are lax with their passes. They are lax with their touches. They try to flip shit up and down. They try to do nutmegs when really all you got to do is march down the pitch and score a fucking goal. So, John, I'm just going to keep going deeper and darker into a hole. You should probably bring somebody on before it gets. If you don't, I'll continue.
How y'all doing?
This is the wrong person on, John. The wrong fucking.
Shit. Oh shit. Well, here, allow me to break into song for you there, Lolo.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Time to drop points, Mikhail. 11 points clear, and now it's 2 and some tears. You picked a fine time to drop points, Mikhail. You don't have to blame anybody but the team itself. They were not focused.
It's the entire team.
This team was not focused. If you watch the match from the very beginning, you know, they always show the gratuitous tunnel shot and the players, and Ramsdale's just kind of goofing around with, I don't know who it is, you know, and they're just kind of like, they're trying to get that swagger on. But instead, what they needed to do was they needed to be focused. They needed to get angry. They needed to have their game face on. They needed to have the look of a team that dropped 4 points in the last 2 matches and go, you know what? I don't care if it's Southampton. We're going to take this ball and we're going to shove it down their throats.
And they didn't.
And guess what? It was the other way around. Now, I know a lot of you out there. I know a lot of you out there are not here because of my Facebook and Twitter posts, but on both of my promotion of this show, the first sentence in my tweet, in my Facebook, was the following: will Arsenal look past Southampton? And the answer is abso-fucking-lutely.
No, I don't.
You are
don't know
top
if
of the
they-
table. They are bottom of the table, and you
Mark,
guys
but
got
that's
your
I don't think they
face
look
punched
past.
in.
I don't think
I
they look
do.
past them.
You have
No,
City on
because
Wednesday. How could you not look past it?
Mark,
You
they
did.
look the same exact way they looked at Liverpool.
Liverpool is not the worst team in the league. Southampton
Excuse
is
me.
not.
No,
or, I'm sorry,
what I'm
West
saying
Ham
is
is not exactly the worst team in the league.
I don't think
You
they were
allergic to
looking past
living?
them.
You
were
allergic to winning?
Yeah, well, no, drawing clearly because drawing is what we're
Wait, we
doing.
got somebody coming in.
I think they're allergic to
Oh,
points.
shit, Ben, Arizona. What's up from
What's
JFK
going on, brothers?
Airport?
How we doing, lads?
Breaking news.
Good, man.
We have a Leeds fan who has decided, screw this, I'm leaving the United States because the United States contingency is not what we need here. So Ben, I hear you are taking with you Brendan Aronson and Weston McKinney. You're taking them with you because they're terrible and you're gone.
No, I've come back. I'm coming back to the US. I'm bringing them. Yeah, I'm bringing them back.
You went there and you brought them back. They're coming
I'm
home.
dropping them off. They
Now,
can
boys,
fuck
your
off.
time is done. Come with me.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm taking them to
perfect.
Phoenix.
Now-
They can play for Phoenix Rising.
Perfect. Who did you
That'd be
bring
dope.
to Leeds to replace them?
I think I might have a go. Got my boots.
Yeah.
I could probably do a better job than fucking Bamford. So
Don't
yeah,
you have
why
a
not?
match in the morning?
4:30 a.m.
Jesus Christ.
I get back at
It's gonna be an
12.
early
I get
day
back about
tomorrow,
midnight. So
Stay up.
4 hours. Say hello to the wives and
And then watch the match.
Exactly.
I either stay up because I don't think I'll wake up. So
Yeah, you have to have a stay up. Well,
Yeah.
you get your sleep on the plane.
yeah, I've drunk a lot today.
Good on you,
Get
man.
your pass out on the plane.
Yeah, I found that's my gate right there, and then this is the bar.
They look super
Hey,
happy
perfect.
over there.
Yeah, right.
Who's better than you? That location, man. They always say location.
Let's just make
Yeah.
one thing correct, Lolo. No one's happy at the airport.
Ben is
Like
smiling.
really
I like
deep
it, I like
down.
it.
No,
I
I
was
think
really happy
Ben
at
is
the
smiling.
airport.
Ben is smiling, going like, "I'm gonna call into this show in Brooklyn. Here's this guy who has his own show that he's doing. His team is top of the league, and you know what? He's crying in the beginning of the show. My team is terrible, and you know what? I'm in a better situation than he is. And you know what, Ben? You're fucking right. You're fucking
cheers,
right.
lads.
Cheers to you guys. Cheers to both the Bens down there.
We're just clinging on to that Premier League.
Do you
There
know,
go.
if we go down, at least we'll win again.
I know, right? We've got money. I
Yeah.
think
I think
Come
that's
here
what
again
Chelsea are
without-
thinking as well.
you could get a ticket again.
Yeah.
You could actually go to a game again.
I've resigned to
Listen,
the fact
listen,
that
guys,
what we'll do will be-
like, come on, we can be all pessimistic as we want, but Leeds United, they're not going down. Do you guys seriously think that you're going down?
I think
Possibility.
after last game, there was no fight. There's like I've always thought we had a bit of fight.
no leaders.
Well,
They
I'll
cut
just
him off,
pick up
man.
where there he
Leeds
goes.
United were
Ah,
like,
and he's
nope,
gone again.
nope, you can't
I-
tell us.
Yeah, we've got
Leeds
no
United
leaders.
has like a pretty soft fixture coming up. You know, you get Bournemouth, you get
Yeah, but
you get
Everton maybe
I mean
thought
you
that.
get some
Everton
terrible
maybe thought that
teams.
last week, and
Yeah,
they got
but
stuffed
soft
3-1.
soft are all relegation.
That's what I'm
Battle.
saying.
There's
You
nobody
know?
soft for them. They
No
are the
soft
soft.
game in this league. We're the soft team.
I don't see him being that soft. But
Arsenal just drew top of the league, bottom of the league, just fucking drew, and we were lucky to get a draw. So there's no
Excellent.
soft
Yeah.
games.
It's that stage of the
Ah,
season
you know,
where
I mean,
anything can happen.
Look, I mean,
So let
here's
me
the
ask
next
you, Leeds fans.
the next three for Leeds: Fulham, Leicester, and Bournemouth. Is that not softer? Softer?
That would be 0, 3, and 0 to me.
Crystal Palace was supposed to be softer.
No, they
At
weren't
home.
going to
West
be.
Ham
bad.
was supposed to be soft for Arsenal. Liverpool
and
was
it
supposed to be
was.
soft
It was for
Arsenal.
about 60 minutes. You guys raced out to a
Southampton was supposed to
2-0
be the-
lead, and you choked
All
it
I'm
away.
saying is,
You bottled it. I'm sorry. We don't say choked it away. We say bottled it.
Liverpool haven't scored away against a bottom six side all season until they played us.
We
Then
got
they
a
scored
bunch of
against.
other people coming in.
Excellent.
Okay, I need to
on,
bail.
John.
I need to
All
head
right.
out.
Ben,
Catch
have a
you
All
safe
right,
All
trip
right,
home,
Ben.
man.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
glad
Sir.
you're
coming
Good
on the
to see you
show.
out of the hot tub,
Yeah. Cheers,
Later.
guys.
All right, bye.
Mr. Tom,
Hello,
Mr.
Ben. I was gonna call them Hat Ben and not Hat Ben.
is that Hollywood
Oh,
Hulk?
you got a hot dog.
It is.
It's Hot Dog Hogan.
It's Hot Dog Hogan. It has to be Hot Dog Hogan. But, I've got things to say about Leeds United. Oh, look at Gary. He's all intense and stuff. But
Oh, Gary's not intense. He's
Gary was
completely and
done
utterly drained.
Gary,
Gary,
you
did
all
you
right?
catch
You've
my
done
song?
you'll get your 12 hours over the weekend where you can vent about this. Give me my 30 seconds. Yeah. So let's be
All
fair,
right, say
right?
what you got to say.
Ben alluded to it. We are not the worst team of the 20, but we clearly have the weakest mentality of every team in the league. Because as soon as we concede a goal, we fold like a deck of cards and we defend like wet tissue paper. It's embarrassing. It's ridiculous. Okay? Let me tell you something, brother. It's if we score first, the only chance we have of winning games is scoring first. And I know someone's going to turn around and go, "Oh, there was a game, X game where
Palace,
we
yeah.
came from behind, Forest." But
Yeah.
but even then, and when we're winning games, we're beating teams that are widely considered terrible, and we're beating them by one goal. A win's a win, but when you look at the deeper context of it, we're winning by one goal against a team that everyone else is battering, and then everyone knows the handball was bullshit, right? But ultimately it doesn't matter because then we should have gone and pushed on. Like we should have used the injustice of it to spur us on. But instead they just went, fuck it.
And
Oh, fuck
stick
it,
the
it's our
apology with
excuse now.
PGMOL.
Fuck them.
Was that
What's
Man.
going on?
man hostile? Just hostile, Lolo.
Not hostile. They're just shell shocked.
Who'd have thought? Well, Mark would have been the happiest.
Mic check,
I
Gary.
know,
Mic check.
my team is actually in pretty good form compared to everybody else.
And Mark's not worried.
Good
He's not
result
worried.
midweek.
I
You know,
you know,
What?
Italy,
Good
you and I
result midweek.
exchanged messages earlier, and we talked about it. I think that magic number is 36.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I
and,
remember you saying that. Yeah.
You know, had Southampton won today, I think that may have pushed it up toward that standard 40. But to be honest, like, how many seasons has it been? You know, since somebody, had to get to 40 to survive. You know, I think it's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
should we get
Now-
Gary out the cam?
Ugh.
The last team to get relegated on 40 points was West Ham in 2003.
Yeah.
But that was
Italy
obviously
hammer.
when there
Oh,
was
I like that.
the points were more spread evenly throughout the division. Let's just say.
Yeah, there was less billionaires.
Yeah. True.
Exactly.
that's
Exactly. So Gary, we haven't heard from you yet.
Evening, Gary. How are you?
I know he's been he texted me a little bit. He's like he just ugh all the way around.
Yeah, this was really, really bad. It's really, really bad. After the last two games, you think coming home wouldn't be the answer, and they were worse. They were worse today. They were worse
Well,
today.
I'm hoping
And-
the opposite for Leeds on Saturday. That after the last two games, going away will be the answer.
Well, you know what? This is well, I guess I can say we are improving from last year. Last year, this time we lost 3 in a row when we needed to win at least one of them to look, give ourselves a chance. This time around, we needed pretty much to do the same thing, and we couldn't do it. We drew 3 times in a row to teams that we should beat.
Look, you need to beat
Yeah.
City. That's it.
Yeah. Well,
It's imperative.
it was always going to come back to that, but I always deal with what I see. I don't see anything in the last 3 games that lead me to believe that all of a sudden we're just going to turn it on. I mean,
Just
we
gotta
look.
turn it on and beat City. Like, no, give me a fucking break, right, Gary?
I mean, they did
Let me ask you then.
respond. They did respond when he went down 3-1 because we've been asking for that for a while now.
Right, let me ask you what's changed up in smoke.
Speaking of smoke,
I
what's
think
changed?
they've been reading the headlines or something because they're not playing like the. That's what I
They're
think is
children.
happening.
They're fucking
They've been-
millennials.
Yeah, not because as a team we look like not anywhere close to the team we've looked like
Get me
all
off
season.
of there, John. I'm too old to be on there.
Yeah.
They're all fucking children. They're
Yeah.
that's
Gen
fucking children.
Yeah.
Lolo's
I can't
Lolo's
stand all of
dressed
them.
like a 5-year-old that goes to that goes to like a private school that is like $50,000 a semester. His name is Dustin.
Yeah. And it's I wish they could just pick out a player or a coach. It's everybody. They all brought crap to the stadium today. Everybody and associated with Arsenal.
Gary.
Yes, sir.
Gary.
Yes, sir.
Did you happen to watch the Europa League match with Sevilla and Manchester United?
I did watch some of that, not all of it, but
So the entire city of Sevilla told the fans, they were like, if you're gonna go to Sevilla match, everybody wear white. Let's all be there together. And that stadium was 60,000 people dressed in white. And they were so together that the players on the pitch were fucking rattled. And I was thinking, why the hell is the Arsenal not saying everybody dress in red, white, pink, black, whatever the fuck you want, but all of us, you know what this means. And yes, it's top of the table versus bottom of the table on a Friday night. We shouldn't need anything to drive us. However, for Sevilla, if they lose that, they're out of that competition and they're in a relegation battle in La Liga. It's crazy.
no,
If we lose this, if just Gary, I'm talking to you, Gary.
Yes, sir.
If we don't win the title, Manchester United will say they had a better season than us.
Yeah,
because
it's crazy,
they
isn't it?
They won a fucking energy drink trophy.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I was gonna help you out.
And they won't be wrong, Gary.
No, but when we were winning
be wrong,
trophies, they
Gary.
told us it didn't mean anything because we
It
finished
doesn't
8th.
matter
so,
what they say because they're
but-
stupid, Gary.
All right,
But we know in our
you know what?
hearts,
Arteta told.
second
I
place
believe.
and
I believe
no
Arteta.
trophies is not as good as one trophy. We've told them that before, Gary.
Yes, we have. Yeah. No, I was gonna say
I mean,
Arteta. I
Gary.
believe Arteta did say that he was looking for the fans to be there for the team, and he forgot to tell the players to show up. They didn't show up. Didn't show up.
The
players did not show up today.
The
pretty
fans
much, yeah.
showed up,
Like,
but Southampton
Yeah.
shut them up in 2 minutes.
Yeah. No,
That was a shocking goal.
Yeah.
That
Southampton
was
had
like,
nothing to
and then
lose
the
on that.
second one, how quiet it got.
Yeah.
It was like during the pandemic. It was so quiet.
I'm kind of speechless because I'm like, what, like, how, like, everything would look bad. Everything looked bad, and then they tease us at the end. Maybe they might get all 3 points. It's like, nah, it probably ended the way it's supposed to based on the way that we started this thing. I mean, Ramsdale basically setting up the first goal. And it's like, what? And you know what? Here's the thing I'm concerned about. Anybody think Partey is going to show up on Wednesday? Because he never plays against City, and he doesn't look like he's anywhere near the Partey we were hoping to get.
He's been
Let's hope
bad.
Xhaka feels better.
He's been bad. He has been bad the last 2 weeks.
I think it's almost like he's setting himself up. Like, you know what, guys, I probably won't be available on Wednesday because I don't play in those games. Because he did not look good, and we needed him to be really good.
By the way, By the way, Fabio Vieira can fuck off.
Oh,
He
well, you know
can
what? That's
never
the
touch the pitch again for me.
That's
Fuck
on
him.
that's
He
on
can fuck
Arteta.
off and
I-
fuck the fuck off. And while he's fucking off, he can also fuck off.
Yeah, but to be
Go
honest,
away.
Vieira was for the future. He wasn't for this season.
Well, I don't. No.
You
Think about
know?
this.
He's like super young. He's like 20, 21 years old. He wasn't
Our
even
entire
expected
squad
to play.
is 21 years old.
That's also true.
You have Trossard. You have Trossard on the bench, and you're like, all right, I need to get a win. I don't care how we do. I need to get a win. I don't need to give this team any thought that maybe they can get something out of this game. And he didn't start Trossard, and I think that's
J20.
Many people asked for Trossard since Liverpool, and guess what he's been doing to
Jorginho.
Trossard, giving him nothing. He should have come
Where's
out at
Jorginho?
halftime in both games. He didn't. He hasn't.
How
played
the
him.
fuck do you start Teabag instead
He's
of
being
Jorginho?
safe for City.
Safe for
How do
City.
you save him?
If we win the three
because
games,
this is
the
a
City
game that
means
you were
nothing.
expected to win.
If we win the three games,
if
the
you
City
win
game
this
doesn't
game
matter.
handily, as you should, and you don't bring a Trossard in, you're saying he was safe for City.
If we win,
that's what you would say.
We don't need
but
to
the
worry
result
about the
didn't
City
go
match.
your way.
They're 21 years old. You don't need to save them for shit except marriage. Okay?
Tom, Ben, how we doing?
Fuck!
I'm
We're
good,
not
man. How
talking
are
about
you?
their buttholes.
Doing
Like,
good.
let's
Busy,
go.
busy.
It's
You
not
know,
like they
A
get
good result
ripped
for
open
West
and you're
Ham, mate,
done.
yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Anyway,
Yes.
moving on. How's West Ham doing? You guys are into the semifinals of some stupid thing that we created to appease lower level clubs. That
okay.
we would hope to get in next season.
Okay.
We weren't in. We didn't make it
You
last
get
year.
a pass. You get a pass because you're so down on the dumps right now.
No.
It's on the stoop with Salty Sailor.
Well,
Fuck you, Italy Jet. You don't
Fuck
give me
you,
a pass for
Lolo.
anything, and you talk shit straight away, my friend.
I don't want to because I'm too damn
Okay.
respectable.
All right, there you go. I just want you to know that you have the opportunity.
I understand that. I appreciate that.
You choose not to, that's your choice.
Let me
Like
correct
anyone's
him.
choice.
He's respectful, but not respectable.
No, we're all
There
respectful.
you go. He's not respectful. No. I
I'm
think
only
he supports
Oh,
a
yeah. No, you're
a
not.
New
No,
Jersey
you're not. No,
hockey
you're not.
team.
Hey,
Fuck
Paisan,
off, John.
I'm only kidding you. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
whatever. Damn.
All right.
Wow.
What is your best pickup line?
They call me Arsenal. I start on top and finish second. Come on.
Okay.
What the hell? What kind of show is this?
That's good. That's good. That's good. That dude should get laid.
You know what? I'm looking at the form table, and typically,
That dude
you
should
know,
get
when
laid.
somebody said, when I look at something and it has like triple D on it, it usually means something good. But it doesn't.
The
It doesn't.
way you look to the camera, someone needs to check his computer.
No, it's got 3 Ds next to
Triple D.
Arsenal's
He's got that
form,
triple
right?
D.
Can I ask a question to all of you, including the Leeds and the West Hams of the world? What do you all make of, because it's happened in a couple of games this week, what do you make of fans leaving before the game is over?
That
I hate it.
infuriated me.
I've done it one. I'm shameful for it. That's the one time. But you
I
never
think it's
know.
your
But two,
prerogative.
like, you know, if you're yeah, it's fine if you leave.
I would have left at Leeds the other night. I've turned the telly off at 4-1.
Yeah, I guess I
Same
can't, like,
thing.
I don't get to see my team that often, so when I do, I'm going to go get the full 90 minutes. So, and I don't think a lot of the fans that are going to watch these games can see them every time. Not all of them that leave.
Right.
So for
Can
me,
I make a
like,
point of what football is and what fans are to football? Fans think that they have a goddamn right over their club because they buy tickets or they pay shirt money. You choose to buy them tickets. You choose to pay them shirts. Let's take a TV series like Lost, for example. Started out good, ended up really shit. Prison Break, the same. Started out good up until season 3, then it went shit. But I stopped watching them. I stopped
I love
watching
season 3.
those series. So, but I choose to carry on watching Leeds. We don't have a right to choose what happens with the club at board level or whatever. Or, you know, we can have a little moan, but It is what it is. You choose to watch this. So if you want to leave halfway through, you can leave halfway through.
No, my thing is like, imagine the amount of shitty fans that left during the Bournemouth match of Arsenal. It ended up being one of our
If
greatest.
you left today,
if we
if you
win
left
the
today,
league, that will be talked about forever.
Yeah.
If
But
we don't
that's
win the
your-
league, it may not be talked about.
That's
If
the
you left
price they
tonight,
pay. That's the
like
price they
tonight,
pay for leaving.
if you
They miss it.
left, you missed 2 fucking badass goals. Yes, we shouldn't have left them that late, but they came super late, and we pulled a 3-1 embarrassing loss.
Yeah.
We turned that into an embarrassing point.
And you know what?
And
Sometimes
when this season is going to be decided by a point, it may fucking matter.
and then you
As
know some of
embarrassing
those
as
fans that are leaving are probably gonna turn around and tell you you're being negative.
Yeah.
And you're asking for the coach to be let go, and it's like, wait a second. So you went to a game, right? The ones that nobody can get to, and you left early.
And they left?
Thanks. Oh, but I'm negative because I said so and so about Arteta. I said so and so about this player, that player. That's the part.
Exactly.
You know. It's your choice.
I
but no,
agree with Jimmy.
I am 100% with
Yeah.
this comment right here.
Exactly.
Jimmy Bremmers
Yeah.
goes, he says, call me tight, but when I pay for a ticket, I want the whole experience, good or bad, ups and downs.
Yeah.
I don't get the
traffic time to
I'm
clear.
leaving early so I can catch my train. You
Or
knew
traffic.
you know how
Yeah.
long it was going to be when you bought the damn ticket. You know the
Right.
trains are going to be working.
If you were winning 4-0, what was you not going to catch your train because you won 4-0?
Exactly. So you're going to wait the 90 minutes out because you want to see it through, right?
I don't.
Yeah.
My obviously it's slightly different because obviously I support a team in the opposite end of the country to I am, so I more get annoyed at it out of the fact of like you probably live down the street and you're pissing off, whereas I'd be like, I'm jealous that there are people that are in the position to go more than I would like to, or more than I'm able to, let's just say. And I just sit there thinking, like, I'd have stayed.
Whatever your view on it, right? The
Stayed.
team should take note of it, and there should be a reaction so it don't happen again.
If I'm going to a game, I'm taking 6 hours out of my day, like that night, to go. I want the full thing.
Oh, I'm
good
staying
money.
the whole time.
I'm staying the whole time. I want to get autographs afterwards or before, take pictures. I want the full thing. I'm paying good money. I want that buck. I want to be there because I love my team, any team.
Yeah.
So that's just me. The passion. It's just the passion.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, I guess there's reasons for.
Hey, Chris.
Chris. I'm
Well,
sure there are, like,
congratulations
you know,
so much.
very, very lame, very transparent reasons.
Already
You
congratulated.
know, like for instance, I mean, I guess
Oh,
like
wait.
you know, if you came with your kids, and you know there's just going to be a bunch of pissed off Arsenal fans flooding the streets and flooding the train, wouldn't you want to get home a little earlier? You know, in that
Toughen up,
situation, I
kids.
can kind of see it. You know,
Toughen up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's
Well,
some headphones. Here's some headphones, kids. Here's some headphones.
Here's a board with a nail in it. Hold it tight.
At the price of tickets. No, I mean, we're not leaving
No,
until we get our money's
Mark,
worth. And
Mark,
when will you get
that's
your
the
money's
problem
worth?
with
If
this.
you watch 90 minutes
That's
of
the
football.
problem with this world is
don't-
like, oh, I
There's-
want to hide my kid from these drunken sailors, these drunken fucking and I'm like,
Dude, I'm not
no.
talking 8 or 9-year-olds. You know,
I'm talking my
like,
fucking. If they're old enough to go to the match, you hold them tight to make sure nothing happens to them. But you know what? We say, listen, see that drunken twat over there who's doing all these terrible things? That's why you don't support United.
Leaving early is what
I-
a baseball game is for.
I thought you were going to say
I-
that's Lolo.
I think it might be easier for you to say when you're not in that situation.
Exactly. You got a
than
lot
if
of
you
Leeds
were
fans
in that
that just watched
situation. I
11
think
goals going
it might
at
be a
their own
little
ground.
different.
You're going to be pissed
So
off.
I said within reason, you know, it's all right. But I mean, if it was the
They should all
three
boo.
of us in October and Tottenham took it to Arsenal and beat them like 6-1, no, we'd still be there.
Absolutely. I wouldn't go
We
anywhere.
tried that.
We
Palace,
wouldn't
Tom,
be
it didn't work.
leaving in that situation. But all I'm getting at is in some particular cases, it might be prudent, given the mood,
right?
Given like all they want to do is fucking get on that concourse and drink as much beer as they possibly can before they have to leave, just to like get over how angry they are. That wouldn't be a pretty sight.
Agreed.
My uncle made me leave the game once, and I think it's partly shaped why I'm so against it.
And how's your relationship? How's your relationship with him now?
He's got so many bad takes about Leeds United that I just.
Oh, gotcha. So it's not good.
Yeah,
not good.
He's bad. He's bad take Alan. But anyway, his name's actually Alan.
Well, there you go.
Alan.
Yeah, I like that.
Anyway, no. Because basically, he's like, he's cut long story short, he's like a 70-year-old man that will message the footballers. He will find their Facebook and he will send them, to the point where I'm just like, oh God, I hope they can't trace him back to me. But anyway, but no, bad take Alan, right? Exactly. No, but the thing is, he doesn't send anything abusive. He feels like he's more telling them off, like they're a son that disappointed him. But anyway, Arsenal played Leeds at Highbury in December 1994. Took me along. Cut a long story short, Leeds were winning 1-0. We were winning 1-0. And we left with about 10 minutes to go. Got home and it finished 3-1 to Leeds. Missed 3 goals. Never forgiven for it.
You left a 1-goal match? I mean, you were a kid. It's not
Well,
your fault.
I was 9. Well,
I know, but like,
no, your uncle.
Your uncle's a real.
His uncle was trash. Tom had to drive.
9-year-old driving.
He was
started
like,
early.
He was like, "Oh, we got to get on the same." It was basically the same shit you've been discussing.
He handed his driver's ID. You guys look about the same.
No, what it was Tom had to get out of there because he had to pay the bets.
Oh.
But true. But yeah, no, that to be fair, that may have coloured my thinking on staying to the end because I missed 3 goals because Leeds scored early in the game. So then it was the rest of the time was just stood in Highbury in the cold, basically. And then just before Leeds scored again to make it 2-0, come on, then we're going. So what's that?
Tom, that's exactly what I was getting at is if you leave early, you are losing any chance to see something miraculous. Just for a recency bias, we can look at the Bournemouth Arsenal. Bournemouth taking over, absolutely destroying Arsenal. Arsenal coming back 90th minute, 80th minute, 85th, 87th, 89th, 90th minute, nothing. And you leave. Thank you, John. And here's the thing. If you left, you missed your team being brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if your team if we're talking Liverpool Leeds on Monday night, that might be a different story where you're like, Jesus Christ, I cannot continue watching us get pummeled, and then you leave. That's fine. There's no chance for a 7-goal comeback from a team that's clearly given up. But all I'm saying is, like, why leave when your team is going for the league title and the team they're opposing is going for survival? Like, the thing about tonight is both teams had something to play for. Both teams were going balls to the wall. And even when we tied up, Southampton were rejuvenated because they're like, a draw isn't good. A draw isn't good for us.
Hello.
I still don't understand how that wasn't a yellow card on Nelson knocking down Sulemana on that.
I have no idea why.
Dude, that was, you guys got fucking.
Arsenal got
lucky
away with quite a few
calls.
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was going the whole match where they were. I'm just so tired of talking about referees. I wish we didn't have to talk about referees because it's just bad.
And none of the Arsenal fans talked about referees today. We didn't, because guess what? We sucked.
Because the things they fucked up weren't bigger than the fuck ups Arsenal did to themselves.
Oh,
I didn't talk about the refs, did I?
We didn't.
Lolo?
We
I
haven't.
think there's only one person that really talks about the refs.
The thing is, I don't think there's any league where the refs are perceived to be good. Maybe like in Germany, like you don't hear as much complaining, but like, I mean, I watch Italian, I watch Spanish. They're always complaining about the refs. It's every league. Yeah. It's just
every league.
Maybe they're not actually that bad on average. It's just you feel
every league, every
your
own complains about the refs.
Right? Yeah. It's always that specific player.
People always go, in rugby union, they all respect the refs and stuff. It's like, I bet they bloody don't when you go, when you watch it on a Saturday and it's not at the highest level and things like that. People just in general treat refs like shit.
Was it the Napoli game the other night? He was a good ref. He refereed.
That's why I was glad when they that.
I liked it.
The guy who elbowed
Napoli,
Robertson.
Right? Yeah.
Robertson was being.
I liked it. I watched it.
That was a game. Yeah.
There's a clip going around Twitter of like in France, I think it's in France, where they mic'd up a ref and like they actually showed him he was basically reffing a game while he was mic'd, and you could see although he you could tell that how he was communicating to the players and stuff. It was impressive because you not saw why he was doing what he was doing.
Well, they're doing rugby league.
At the same time, yeah, exactly.
More and more.
But at the same time, I was sitting there going, "Are you only doing that because you're Mike, though? Like, would it be completely different?"
That's the thing, Tom. As soon as it's all the way down to microscopic, atomic levels, Tom.
And mic them all the time.
An electron
that'd be dope.
Does certain things until you view it, and then it does other things. So refs do a certain amount of things until VAR came up, and then VAR came up and they started doing other things. But if they have to actually say what they're doing, they will change immediately. Schrodinger's cat.
The Niels Bohr, who's the chaos theory physicist that you're talking about there? Never mind.
Well, Schrodinger's cat is one thing. Is the cat dead, or is the cat not even existing in the box until you open it? You guys don't know what I'm talking about?
I know what Schrodinger's cat is.
I definitely know what you're talking about, but
the crowd is stunned.
Niels Bohr?
I start talking about semi. Oh, Jesus. All right. So here's the thing, guys.
You're regressing back to college.
You stick Frank Lampard in a box, and if Frank Lampard opens the box, he dies. Is Frank Lampard alive?
He's dead.
In
You
that
just forget about
box?
it. He's dead. Let's move on.
No, the question is he alive in the box? Is he alive in the box?
Nobody cares, but I want to make sure he's dead.
Nobody knows.
I'll open the box.
Nobody cares.
I'd poke him with a stick just to see if he got 4
You can't do that.
The process of observing the electron means it moves.
There you go. An electron doesn't move until you observe it.
I have seen that,
so
Jimmy.
Here's the thing. You don't know if Frank Lampard is alive or dead until you open the box, which kills him.
Are you like a B- physics student?
The answer
like
is always open the box.
Frank Lampard Senior, they weren't pleased.
Always open the box. Guys, I'm talking some shit about Frank Lampard, but is anybody mad that Frank Lampard is back in the Premier League right now?
He's doing a good
because
job.
I'm super
Leave
stoked.
the man there. Give him 10 years.
I'm not mad. I'm just
stoked.
surprised.
It's the first
I'm fascinated by how he manages to fail upwards consistently.
It's the first time
makes
Chelsea's
no
lost
sense.
4 matches in a row in 30 years.
Lampard in.
He's doing well. Leave the man alone. Stop Stop chatting about it.
He's got like 1 point in his 17 matches in his last
doing
17
well.
matches.
He's
so
consistent.
He's
doing
got
very well.
He's got like 4 in the last like 25.
I don't care.
If you go from
It's awful.
Tuchel to Potter to Lampard, is the next coach just a rock?
Yeah, Benitez.
Benitez next man
I think it's Sam Allardyce.
No, at this point,
That's
Sam
where they go
Allardyce
from-
is going, I can't touch this club.
If I was Todd Bowley right
Big
now,
Sam
I'd
is
be
saying
furious
no.
at James Corden for misadvising me.
Nah.
You know what? James Corden would probably be a better.
Just go ahead and get that guy from that TV show, whatever that show is with the football.
Oh, Ted Lasso.
No, he's
yeah.
Don't
Or
no,
Nathan.
no, don't be
They
don't
might
be
as well
just
go get him.
handing off our
Ted Lasso
American
just discovered
badasses.
total football. So
I mean, they might play better.
Well, Jesse Marsh
No,
is
they
available.
won't. No, they
so
won't.
No, apparently he's
Better
not,
than what they're
because
playing now? Come on.
All
No.
they do is toy with Jesse Marsh, and they suggest you will be the next coach of our squad. Psych. You know, I mean, he was gonna be with Leicester, he was gonna be with Southampton, and
Yeah, but it's-
no, they just
What
just
is it?
kind of like
It's gonna
he's
be
like
me.
he's like the little
nah.
kid in the 3rd grade where you're just like playing keep away with. Except for instead of a ball, it's his next
Leicester took a
job.
look at their squad. They went, all our best players are on the wings. Jesse Marsh, all his lineups are basically the penis 4-2-2-2 formation. Like, basically, you would literally be the worst person to work with this squad. But we'll still have you in for an interview.
I
Embarrassing.
mean, I'll tell you what, whatever coach that they get signed to, like, is going to have a massive payday and a massive, like, golden parachute, because no one I don't think anyone really wants to go there, which means
Right now,
in order to get them there, it's gonna be a lot of money.
Well, you're
of
dead in the
the-
water right now. So
of the
Gracia's there.
jobs-
Gracia's there to the end of the year.
Of the
Enrique-
jobs that are
Sorry.
of the jobs that are going to be available at the end of the season, and I think there's going to be a few. Which is the least attractive? Is it Chelsea? Is it Spurs?
I would take Spurs over Chelsea right now. Even though Chelsea might have more talent, like, it's just
Chelsea
dealing
have
with,
got to
like-
have a mass exodus, though, haven't they?
What is the
balance.
difference between Levy and Bowley that you go, well, yeah, they're both, like, I want to choose one over the other anyways. You might as well just go somewhere else.
I've heard
to
this
me,
one
before.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
You're
I mean,
asking
for me,
it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
You
ask
gotta
it the
say
right
it in
way.
you gotta say it in a Gilbert Godfrey voice.
Do it.
What's the difference between Todd Bowley and Dan Levy? And you have to say like the answer has to be like a milkshake and a BLT or something like that. I don't know what the answer is, but it's got to be something like that, Gary. So try it again.
I
and here we
I
go.
can't do that voice, so forget it. You guys heard it. You heard the question. I wanted to say the
But
answer
for
is
real, they're both fucking clowns. Like they both
Right.
should not be anywhere near football.
Exactly.
it's
Italy
I
Jet.
just think- I
Say
just think
something.
Chelsea-
You're not
I
trying
hate-
hard enough.
Chelsea without getting into Europe is, I think,
See,
is
you
going to
lost.
be.
You lost that battle, Italy.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Chris,
Keep
no,
talking.
you won clearly. Come on.
I think if they do not get into the Champions League next year, I think financially they're fucked.
He showed up.
I love Gilbert Godfrey.
I agree with you. Chris.
Side note,
Totally do.
I met Gilbert
I love
Godfrey
Problem
and
Child.
I told Gilbert Godfrey after a long interview shoot that I did with him, I was like, sir, I just have to meet you. I never talked to anybody that we interview, but I've loved you since I was a kid. And I remember telling my parents, like, oh, this guy, he's so funny. He's so funny. He's so funny. And I really think so highly of you. And he goes, that's great. But can I ask you why? And I was just like, yeah, that's
That's
Gilbert
why.
Godfrey. That's Gilbert Godfrey. Right there.
Is that your entry into Saturday Night Live now? Is that like an entry level for you?
That
to
is
go there?
not my no.
He
If you
was
do a
great in
Gilbert
the Problem
Godfrey,
Child movies.
Oh,
he
I was just gonna say the
fantastic.
answer is the Aristocats. All right, boom. Done.
He did the best Aristocrats. Yes, he
Can I
did.
do my 32-second movie review of the week?
Bob Saget did the best.
Let's do it, Tom. Put in big screen.
32-second movie review of the week. I watched a movie called Air, which is the story of an underdog company called Nike, who rose up through the ashes of their 17% market share to go on to make $4 billion a year through making a shoe. You can also do it if you also have the money to give to an exceptionally talented basketball player. It's a good movie.
I want to watch it.
I was rooting for Nike the whole time. The whole time I was rooting for him. I was like, you know what? I've got a feeling that you're going to pull this one out. I don't expect you to, because that pesky Adidas.
Yeah. Well, it's movies like this that kind of confirm that LeBron James is not the greatest NBA player of all time, because they are not going to make movies about LeBron James changing the landscape of consumerism the way that
Michael Jordan. What are you talking about?
LeBron James
This man's
is
got
the worst actor in
Space Jam 2. He's done.
And been there, done that.
Yeah, who did
and
Space
it
Jam
was
1?
terrible.
Sorry,
Michael Jordan.
LeBron James made Michael Jordan look like Orson Welles in terms of acting. That's it.
Oh wow.
All I can say is when I was a kid, there was 3 Mikes that mattered: Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, and Michael Jackson, and they were just fucking the biggest stars in the world at the same time. It was incredible.
Good one, Dirty.
As Jay-Z says in
Dirty Chris,
he was in
drop the
Paris.
mic.
What about Mike Ditka?
Mike Ditka is number 4.
Nope. He was before. But the era that Chris is talking about, I remember that era. There were 3 Mikes. When you were like, I want to be like Mike.
Mike Lowry
I
as well.
want to be like Mike. And it was like, which Mike do you want to be like? Mike Tyson? Mike Jackson?
I like Mike Patton.
But there's only one Bo, man. There's only one Bo. We had Bo, too, man. Come on.
Well, Bo did all of them. I had the 6-foot poster in my room, and it had Bo Jackson in like every outfit. It was great. It was weird to have in a 10-year-old bedroom.
I remember how
like,
crushed I was when Mike
dude,
Tyson
48
lost to
times.
Buster Douglas as a kid. That was
so stupid.
Shit,
I was so
it's
fucking
supposed to be
mad.
Nike, isn't it? Oh yeah, I'll call it Nike. Yeah.
The goddess
keep calling it
of
Nike.
victory.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I'll say it wrong. All right.
Neon Dion.
That's a big deal. But
all right, guys.
yeah,
well,
no,
we're
seriously,
getting
it's fun.
close to halftime. Do you guys feel like it would be a good time for us to go into
The
Mr.
shit.
Tom's betting in the dark? Because we got a big second half of the show. I don't know if you guys heard about this. You guys did all your answers, right? For the second half? Okay, perfect. So Tom, we're gonna need you to do your betting in the dark with Mr. Tom a little bit early so we can have all the time for the second half for all the answers that we have. Look at everybody in the show going, wait, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me about any answers. You didn't tell me.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck what you have planned for the second half. Roll it.
Let's do it.
Please.
Betting in the
dark with Mr. Tom.
Come on, love. Place your bets.
Best intro on
This is
on YouTube.
A Fat Cup edition of
the Fat Cup.
And in the dark. Yeah, exactly. The Fat Cup edition, the Father Jack edition. Okay, so we're going in like, because obviously hard to make money on this game. I'm going Man City. Man City have a habit of destroying the championship sides when they tend to play them. Harden's going to get 3 or more. The thing that will make this difficult.
Alvarez is starting.
If he doesn't get the 3 goals before half time, hang on, what?
I don't think he starts.
Fine, do it with Alvarez. You'll get even more money.
You'll get more money.
You know what? Fuck it. Do it with Alvarez. But either way, still do the rest, right?
Like, I love how that's like such a nonchalant statement. Put in their backup striker who could also easily score 3 goals.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, like it was like, hang on a minute, and then I was like, no, wait a minute, just fuck it, do the other guy.
Yeah, make the other two Foden and Gundogan, and just don't worry about it.
Yeah, whoever it is, just do it.
Just any three.
So
any three will do.
Yeah, but 5-0 will be what happens. Possibly, might be 4. Whatever. The important thing is, I submitted.
I like
something
one goal
that
for
made John happy.
Ilman Njai, I think is his name, the striker on Sheffield United.
Fuck it, do 5-1 and pick the guy that Chris just said.
Why not? Do 5-1.
Fuck it, why not? Why not? You've got the £800 that I won you in January. You could afford to do 15 different combinations on this game. Fuck it.
I'm sorry for starting this, Tom. I'm sorry for ruining your bet.
Who's their coach? Because they're coming back up.
It's Paul Heckingbottom, who used to be the Leeds coach before we realised that Marcelo Bielsa would be interested. And then suddenly it was like...
Can you imagine if he wasn't?
Oh, God.
Can you guys imagine if you never sacked Bielsa?
Don't do that to them.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
Rewind.
That's really mean.
Let's go back.
I don't live in.
You know what?
Lolo, you are not okay.
I was
You're not okay
to go
tonight.
down with him. I was going down with the Bielsa ship, but
Yeah, I would have gone down with
it
Bielsa.
weren't up to me, was
You
it?
guys are staying up.
Because we'd have had exciting football the season after.
It's going to be match day 36. I'm going to have to tell Tom and Ben, just, it's all right. You guys are staying up.
No, Ben's usually the cool one. I need to be talked off the ledge.
I know.
What will be, will be.
I mean, honestly, Southampton not winning today is when we thought they were going to win and ruffle up the relegation.
That's why I was excited when Arsenal scored, because of that reason. I was like, I know they're furious with 3-3, but I was like, that looks a lot fucking healthier than it did 10 minutes ago. But shit happens. Director John, the second one. Take me to the Premier League, please. Thank you very much.
That pass into the box, I think it was from Odegaard on that third goal. How did he thread that through?
Nobody knows, because Southampton are that terrible.
I feel like I had to rewatch that.
You're living in the past,
5
guys.
times to know what happened.
You're living in the past. Okay, so we're going with Desmond.
Dude, Odegaard is going to take one more. You guys are going to be in the top 2 easily again next year. Odegaard is like almost at that.
Approaching
that De Bruyne.
This is betting in the dark.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is not the trip.
Sorry.
Chris, I agree with you. Chris, I agree with you.
Say something nice about Darwin Núñez.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Let's go. We'll go to Twitter. We'll talk.
I know. I've got my
We'll talk
32
about
second movie
Radiohead
review, and I'm
as well.
grateful for that. Yeah, but come on, guys, I want to do my mystic calm shit. Yeah, so we're gonna go with the Desmond, and then I should tell you something. Yeah, last goal scorer no longer allowed to do it. Paddy caught on that I was costing them big monies with Nketiah getting the last goal, so. Banned. They've even took it off the machine. Yeah, it's a thing.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Not even an option anymore. Yeah. Gary, that money you got based on Eddie. Yeah. Paddy would like, no, can't have any of that, man. Yeah. So we're going with
man who broke
Harry Kane. Yeah, Harry Kane first. Ishak to score any time. Kieran Trippier to score two or more fouls. He loves a tactical foul, as we've said before.
Yes, he does.
He does it. The cards are irrelevant.
More
He needs to make 2 of
fouls.
them.
We don't have fouls.
Well, betting in the dark.
You should write to your
can't
bookie.
count for America.
No. I know, Tom. It's not against you. I'm more pissed off that seems like an awesome stat to bet on.
I had to pick something because just without the fouls, it only paid about 100 and something. So I was like, I want to boost this up a bit.
One.
I think Newcastle's going to win, and that's going to settle the top 4.
Yeah, I think so too.
No.
I think it's dangerous. It's dangerous to football if they do get in the top 4. Although
I'm telling you, Spurs are going to win this game.
Long in the inevitable.
The Spurs are going to win this game.
Because when Spurs get the top 4, I'm telling you this now, when Spurs get the top 4...
Hey, you can celebrate St. Tottenham,
they then spend
whatever.
the next year, they waste being in Europe, they never do well in it, and then they immediately start concentrating again on getting back in the competition they just got knocked out of. So...
And that saves everybody a lot of money.
Will pump money. Newcastle will pump money and try and win that Champions League.
Yep.
They won't say that they will, but they will. Director John, can you go to my big money FA Cup match of the week? Right. We're going to go. This is very specific. We're going Brighton to win it. Rashford scores first. Then Welbeck, Mitoma, and Bruno score at any time. And I've left room for another Brighton player to score and it not affect anything.
Is Rashford actually back?
I don't know.
Yeah, he played the other night, didn't he?
Yeah, he played.
I don't know. I don't even know
he was their best player yesterday.
Yeah, that's totally it. That's totally
what change Rashford to Weghorst when you get an extra $7,000
on Maguire.
Yeah, but Weghorst can't score to save his life.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
Weghorst is not developed there at all.
I've got a feeling Brighton are winning
Not even
this.
close.
I've got a feeling Brighton are going over them.
Yeah, I would take that.
And it's partly because I want it to happen.
Wait, is this is FA Cup?
This is the FA Cup semifinal.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it's the FA Cup special.
What team has the better manager?
Derby.
Brighton.
I don't know, man.
Undecided.
On the fence.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in that same camp.
Not that I'm not gonna use the Carabao Cup as a thing for him or against him.
The FA Cup though. Oh no, the Carabao Cup as
yeah, but I'm saying the Carabao Cup win.
I'm going off money spent and players available to him.
Yeah, that too. That's very true.
It is a consideration. Brighton have spent a lot of money. Like people forget it. People forget this. Oh, yeah,
I think you got to give Ten Hag credit for turning Rashford into what he is this year.
What the player that he was 5 years ago.
I just think this is the promise delivered.
Yeah, I hope they fail miserably.
I don't know if he grew up dreaming that he would deliver a League Cup. But...
I think you're right, Tom.
The important thing here is that's going to win. So that's going to win all you a lot of money.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for Betting in the Dark with Mr. Tom. Let us know what you think about those bets. Do you want to take those bets? Do you want to counter those bets? Let us know in the comments section. Now it is time for a special In the Crapper with Mark. And we are all going to head to our own personal crappers as we take a bio break. So bio break is starting now as we will listen to Mark's already heading to the crapper. So I guess we should roll it. Roll it, John.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Spawny Mark. I'm back in the crapper with another episode of In the Crapper, where we are talking that mighty relegation battle. We have 7 weeks left, and it has, the wheat is starting to separate from the chaff. And where a couple of weeks ago we had 9 teams all vying for those bottom 3 spots, I think we can whittle it down to 5. Crystal Palace has Roy Boy has unlocked his toys. You got Eze doing well. You got Olise doing well. And they're doing it all without Zaha. They're on a 3-game winning streak. Their schedule actually gets really easy, so I don't think Crystal Palace is going to be relegated. My Wolves, they're playing well right now. It's going to be tough. They got Leicester away next week. They do have a game with Everton. I think they can be kind of scratched off that list. Bournemouth has been playing out of their minds. 9 points out of their last 12. Don't know what got into them, but they're doing really well. And West Ham, you got a game in hand. You've been playing well, and I think those teams can be scratched off the list. And the teams that we got to be careful about, those that are taking the deepest, stinkiest shit, we got Southampton, we got Nottingham Forest, Everton, even Leeds, and of course Leicester. So let's talk about what we got coming up right now. At the bottom of the table, we got Southampton. They got 23 points, 4 points off the safety zone, so not much has changed for them. They're kind of plugging along, but they're still kind of laying low at the bottom of the table, I'd tell you. Crystal Palace took it to them 2-0 last week. Eze, about that aforementioned Crystal Palace, totally taking it to them with a couple of beautiful goals. And I don't think things are going to change after this weekend as Southampton gets a wounded and angry Arsenal team at the Etihad. I expect fireworks on one side and a bunch of duds on the other. So I don't expect much to change. I don't know. I'm not ready to write off Southampton, but at 19, we got Leicester. Leicester, you don't belong here. You got way too much talent. You got Dean Smith as a coach, though, and I don't have much hope for you there. You haven't done much. Last week, you got destroyed by Man City. But if you're going to make a move out of the relegation zone, now is the time. You got Wolves at home. It's going to be a difficult one, but it's a doable. You can pick up a point or two or three in that one. Nothing against my team, but if Leicester's going to do it, they got to do it now. Then they get Leeds. Then they get Everton. This is your chance. Stop stinking it up and do something quick. Shit, or get off that pot. At number 18, we've got Nottingham Forest, a team that when they joined the league bought everyone available. They turned over their entire team. Was it a mistake? Well, here they are. They're sitting in the relegation battle and have been for quite some time. You want to talk about a team that's stinking it up. They lost pretty handedly to Man United last week, and it's not going to get any better. While they are tied at with Everton at 18th place with 27 points, their goal differential is ridiculously poor. It's like 10 or 12 or something like that. And this is where I'm going to start drawing the line. I am drawing, and I am going to go out on a limb right now and say that Nottingham Forest is going to be relegated. Their schedule is ridiculously tough. They get Liverpool next. You're going to follow that by Brighton, Brentford, Chelsea, Arsenal, Palace. They finished. All right, that's it for me in the crapper. But before I go, just want to throw a few honorable mentions out there. We got the free fallen Fulham. That's 3 F's for fuck 'em. They haven't been able to do shit since Mitrovic was suspended for that massive 8 games. They're dropping fast out of the top 10. Same thing going on for Brentford. They just can't seem to get it together right now, and I can't imagine what it's going to be like next year when Ivan Toney is suspended for half a season. And finally, after a sucky second match performance against Real Madrid, I just want to mention Chelsea. For all you Chelsea haters out there, you won't have to worry about seeing Chelsea in Europe. That's for damn sure. Anyway, again, I'm Spawny. I got to get off the crapper. It stinks.
Well done, Mr. Mark. Yeah, brother. What up, Dave? Big Dave.
Hi, you guys. How you doing?
How you doing, David?
Hey, Dave.
All right, fellas. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Any quick thoughts about Mark's crapper? Anybody we want to add to the crapper? Anybody we want to take out of the crapper?
Everyone's speechless. That's a good thing.
What about
for some of the crapper? So I don't know everything.
He was in the crapper for part of the crapper.
you need your crap tooth earphones.
Well, Mark, what do you think? Nottingham, you think they're definitely going to go down?
Their schedule is
that's one I don't agree
tough.
with.
Their schedule is so tough. Here, let's run down their schedule for the rest of the season. Here we go. So they've got Liverpool tomorrow. Next this Wednesday they've got Brighton.
Take back everything nice I said about Arsenal.
Then they go to Brentford. Then they get
that would be really funny, and I could do with some joy
Brentford
this
are very
weekend.
good.
I could do with some joy this weekend.
Forest beat Liverpool earlier this year.
Mark,
Yeah,
I think you thought this was going to be a quick thing, and yeah, we're not in a quick mode right now. Okay, Mark, next
I'm looking
up,
forward to that
Chelsea,
game now.
Right?
Next up is Liverpool, but it's like Liverpool, Brighton, they get Chelsea, they get Arsenal, they get Crystal Palace at the end of the season. It's
Brighton's the toughest team out of that.
I don't think so.
Arsenal
Nottingham Forest is ridiculously incoherent, non-cohesive.
But Mark, they're a play-up team. They're a play-up team.
No.
Here's the problem. Arsenal are a play-down team. City are a play-down team. You have these clubs where you expect them to drop points in certain areas, and right now, when I was looking at our final 9 schedule, I'm looking at the Chelsea, the City, this. I have full confidence we will do very well, and Liverpool at Anfield as well. I was like, we'll get something out of that. I'm more afraid of Wolves at the end of the year than I am at Chelsea at the Etihad.
Hey, Tom.
Sorry, City at the Etihad.
Question, because I think it's important context. If Man City win the Champions League, does the Premier League get a 5th spot or no?
It depends.
No, not if they're no. The only way it'd get a 5th spot is if a team won the Champions League and then didn't qualify for the Champions League through the league.
Right.
Like when Liverpool won against Milan in Istanbul, you actually finished 5th, if I remember rightly.
Yeah,
and you
Chelsea finished 6th when they won. Yeah. Okay.
But no, if Man City won, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it also depends on other leagues and all that, because there's a certain amount of spots that are given out. It's a weird thing, but that's a good question. Yeah. So I thought Liverpool did better the year that they won the Champions League than 6th, than 5th.
No, he's talking about like 05.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So guys down there, David, good to see you as well. Glad you joined us, man. We're all a bit drunk, and when I say we all, I am definitely talking about myself. But Italy Jet brought up a question to me earlier today, and he said, listen, brother. He didn't say it like this, but I'm going to put on this weird voice for him. Listen, brother, this is how we talk. I have Bournemouth. I told you I'm going to put on a weird one. Bournemouth versus West Ham.
I mean,
do you think the winner of that match is clear from relegation?
Bournemouth is already clear.
Same question.
I did. I asked everyone the same question. I wanted to know. You can't blame me for
put it in a group text then. Now you just made me feel like, now that was like when my girlfriend asked me, like, yo, you wear boxers or briefs? And I'm like, you texted everybody that.
Hey, I wanted to know.
If Bournemouth win that, they'll be safe.
Bournemouth are
I
safe.
think both teams are safe because they're both.
West Ham aren't safe yet.
I'm not saying they're safe with 31 points.
I think you're gonna.
There's no way West Ham's not going to pick up at least 4 points. 34 or 35 is going to be safe this year.
Where are you at, Chris? Okay, say that again.
I think 34 or 35, 34 with goal differential, I think will be safe this year. So I think 8 games left. West Ham's there's no way they don't pick up at least 3 points, probably at least 6.
They have a game in hand as well, so
yeah,
that's up against Man City.
I think Bournemouth probably only needs 2 more points.
City anyway. City's nothing. Come on.
All right, Tom.
I think it's really Leeds down is where because Leeds is already at 31 games.
Yes, I'm inclined to agree with Chris. I think the unexpected form of Bournemouth has sort of put them in a situation where they'd be very unlikely to drop out. Sadly,
I mean, don't get me wrong. If West Ham lose 8 games, they're probably going to go down. But
yeah, but they're not going to do that.
We're not gonna
That was my thought with that's what I told Italy Jet was that I was more concerned about their last 2 matches of the season, and I believe West Ham play Leeds and then Leicester for their last matches of the season, and I think you guys could take a nap until then and then play those 2 matches, and if you win or even get points from those 2 matches, you're safe. Anybody agree, disagree? Ben?
West Ham.
Good
I
job.
think West Ham. Yeah, West Ham are safe.
No, I'm just kidding. West Ham, yes.
Yeah, I think they've got enough in tank to survive. I think your bottom 5, your bottom 5 right now are the ones in danger.
Since we tied Arsenal now I have a better. I feel like I have a better mind with this now because you're correct. Leeds and Leicester are the last teams we face, but it's still gonna. I think it's sort of come down to the wire.
Goal scorers. You've got goal scorers.
You have a catalog of games after
Bournemouth until then.
Yeah, but
those 6 points.
I never know what
those 6 points keep you up.
Your defense is more reliable as well.
Yeah, I think you'll pick up a point here and there as well. Do you know?
You have to remember, West Ham's got AZ 2 games against AZ Alkmaar like that while they're playing a tough bet. And like
that's what I'm talking about. They can take a nap and win their last 2 games, which are against Leeds and Leicester, 2 teams that will be below them or near them. If they win those 2 games, that's 37 points.
You can't rely on taking a nap and then relying on winning.
If Leeds win tomorrow, and West Ham lose, West Ham drop down. You know, they're suddenly in the shit.
Scary.
You don't leave it till the last couple of games, otherwise you
take advantage of it now. Right.
The European form is helping them now because they're getting wins. They're getting wins under their belt, whereas it was helping us when it felt good when we were winning FA Cup games for once. It felt all right. This is what it actually feels like to get to the 90th minute and win a football match. Whereas now we're out of that, and it's like, another crushing league game. Oh no!
I know the table still looks tight, but I really think it's going to come down to those bottom 4. I think Leeds. I think Fulham is a game that you have Fulham and then Leicester. Like back to those are games you can reestablish the way you guys when you guys are playing well, how you play. Like you can.
What makes it scary or dangerous is I can sit here and say, based on the FA Cup game, because Fulham it took 2 great goals to beat us, but other than that, we were in the contest. And we could point to a million reasons why we've got a chance.
I mean, the truth is, you need to get
the same reasons I thought we'd beat Palace.
I think you need to find maybe 6 points from these next 3 games because the 4 after that are.
I think it's pivotal that Verba starts and he's fit.
If we're not safe by full time at Bournemouth away, we are in a lot of trouble.
Look, a lot of people need to step up tomorrow.
City, Newcastle, West Ham, Tottenham. That's that.
Tottenham's a game you can pick up points.
Yeah, and maybe if West Ham's already safe by then.
Exactly. But look, you never know. You could get a shock out of one of them games, but inevitably there's 3 winnable games on paper. But what Leeds United turn up, we don't know.
Tomorrow morning, it creates a level of confidence.
I do think that playing away from Ellen Road tomorrow is a big thing for them. I think that there'll be a lot of pressure off the
Fulham's
shoulders.
on the beach right now. There's nothing.
Yeah, but you said that they were on the beach against Everton and they still trounced them.
Yeah.
We need to be on our game. It's on us. It's on us. It's not on Fulham. It's on us. Whatever Leeds United turns up tomorrow, and I can't predict which Leeds will turn up.
Leeds. Come on. Let's do it.
So,
2 from now.
What will be will be.
Tomorrow morning.
If we win, we'll be thrilled, and if we don't, well, it'll be basically what it's been for the last
I'm
week.
not going to be thrilled even if we win until I know we're safe, because
even a draw would not be a disaster.
Too much emotion
Exactly.
killing me on this right now, and I'm sick
What
of being
does
miserable all
Everton's
weekend.
running look like?
Exactly what Ben said. I'm not going to be happy until I'm safe. I'm not going to be happy until I'm safe.
Football. A line I heard about football, and it stuck with me. I heard it earlier in the week. I think Rizzo Sarri said it. He said football is the most important thing out of all the least important things.
Yeah, I like that.
Just a bit of perspective when I was hearing all the Arsenal fans screaming.
I think regardless what
are you talking about? I can barely get you to talk if it's a bad day on the pitch.
It's like if you took football away, you'd find something else.
Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
So yeah, that's a big thing, fellas, and we all need to keep that in perspective of in the end, this is a major luxury. The fact that we are allowed to care this much about something that does not matter. In the grand scheme of things, it does not matter.
What are you talking
But
about?
we are
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't stop
He's
that.
right. He's
You created a
100%
show
right.
about this,
Yeah.
and now you're telling us, you know what?
He
It
is
was a
100%
lie. You're
right.
lying to me.
No,
Why are you lying
Tom,
to me?
right.
You're lying to me.
What makes it what makes it
Liar,
fascinating
liar,
is
liar.
I know he's right. I know he's right. But if Leeds lose tomorrow, I will be the complete opposite. Because I won't be sat there.
That's why we do this.
This is football.
That's what I'm saying. I'm openly.
Lolo, you just lied to our faces. Take it back.
On the matter.
Take it back.
Okay, Gary, let me clarify. Gary, your day is heightened or ruined by the acts of 20-year-old men.
Hey, I used to watch. I watch college football. That's controlled by 18-year-olds, and I still get upset.
Yeah. There you go.
So
there
it
you
doesn't
go.
really matter.
All I'm saying is,
I'm still going to be upset.
Shoot, ask my wife.
If people ask me what do I do for fun, I like to turn my television on and I get to see these 20, 18, 19, 20-year-old. Some of them are up to 35, but we don't really watch them. We get these 20, 22-year-olds. They run around for a while. It's really good. And sometimes I go, yeah. And sometimes I go, ah. And sometimes I go, no.
Is he still talking about watching football or something else?
Is this the Price is Right now? Is this Maury?
If anybody's watching this, I do not know what he's talking about. I am not associated with him. I never met him in my life. They told me this was a show about flowers.
It's football.
And now he's
Believe it or not, Gary. Believe it or not, Gary.
You were doing
that
the
is
motion
football.
of little panties.
The thing is,
I'm telling you. Me and you are sitting here yelling at Bukayo Saka for missing a penalty. You know what you're doing? Look at the next 22-year-old kid you see walking down the street and go, I just did a show about you missing a shot.
Hey,
Lolo,
that's what I'm saying. You're doing the same fucking thing.
Lolo, it's better than that, though, because it's like I'm probably 5 years older than James Milner, but when I see him on TV, I'm like, that's my older uncle.
He's 87 years old, Chris.
Huh?
Yeah. He's 87 years old.
He's 87.
No, you told me that one day. You were like, you know what's crazy is the old man James Milner is my age. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Eddie Beach.
I'm just saying, you guys watch children for fun. It's
whoa.
Okay.
No.
You do.
No.
You do.
No.
We watch young men.
John, cut him, John. Mute that mic, please. Every time he opens his mouth, dude.
This show will definitely be demonetized.
Right.
They're just millionaire children that we watch kick a ball around
No,
for a
no,
while.
no, I don't
I
know.
have these
Gary.
cameras that watch them.
It's going down the
Gary,
wrong.
you
They're
do
adults,
4
except
shows a
when
week
they're
to
actually
talk
like
about young
16-year-old
boys.
wonder kids.
4 shows.
There you
People were
go.
like,
You do
the
4
under
shows a week talking
17s
about
played
the
well
same
today. I'm
young
like, I
boys.
can't watch them.
They're adults,
watch
except
them.
when
I'll get on a
Odegaard was
list
trying to
here.
Real
Am I supposed to-
Legally stalking, Gary.
No,
It's like the Wonder
no,
Kid with
God,
Ted Lasso, Nathan.
This is like you just trying to destroy our fun now with all this stuff. No,
Wow.
stop it. That's why I said
This
take
took
it
a-
back.
this-
Take it
This
back.
took a sinister turn.
It took a really bad turn. I don't want to go down the street anymore.
No, it's only
Mom!
your guys' minds that are taking it there.
You
We all
started
know.
it
We
with-
all understand what we're watching.
No, nobody understands what you're talking about.
This
You
is
have
the
no
material
friends
we
on
live
this
for.
panel. Nobody's
You were
on your side.
describing Girls Gone Wild or something, not football.
Nobody's
No.
with you.
Here's the thing. You guys put that in your own head. All I explained was what
sat
you
there
were
going,
watching.
These 17 and 18-year-olds that are standing
Kicking a ball
there
around.
and
Kicking a ball
they
around.
probably-
That's
they
what they're
probably
doing.
were.
And you guys have paid to have cameras watching them. It's
Oh my
creepy.
This is no. Stop him. Somebody, please.
Can we
Mark,
pay homage
you're
anyway
awfully
to Eddie
quiet
Beach?
because you know.
He's like, you know what?
Mark's
He just dialed someone in the U.S. Don't worry
No,
about
Gary,
it.
you doubled down and said, "I watch college men." I watch
You're going to be
college men
careful,
run around as
Lolo.
well.
You'll be getting a
You
knock on
doubled
your
down.
door at 5 o'clock in the
Gary.
morning by the FBI.
They can do it, and they can check out my Peacock subscription.
Oh, see, this.
Oh.
That's the subscription you need. I don't know why you guys are getting mad at me. All I'm doing is stating facts.
He's just dirty, and not the
He's
right,
talking
not the
about the
right
size of
kind.
his penis.
Oh no, I get why you're mad. I get why you're mad.
Slinging
It's
Peacock.
actually Chris's Peacock subscription. We all share it.
My wife and I
I
are
think
trying to
Chris-
adopt again, and this is going to make it a lot harder for us to get.
I saw your husband on
You're
the show
totally
the other
screwed,
night,
Chris.
and,
You're 100% screwed.
You're screwed, Chris.
A lot harder. That's not PG.
Chris, I'll vouch for you. I'll fill out.
That won't
anything I
work.
need.
You're on the panel.
You're
Mark,
a stand-up guy.
there are pictures of you on the
stand-up
show.
guy.
That's not going to help him.
Like he's one of those guys who watches children for fun every Saturday morning.
He yells at them.
It sounds like a Brooklyn
I'll
equivalent
sign
of
for
a
you.
Rotherham grooming gang.
That's your character witness right there, Chris. You got to bring him just like that to the courthouse.
That's right.
I'm just shocked that you guys have never realized that what you enjoy
No,
doing
nope,
and
nobody
what you
thinks
base your
that
whole
way.
life around is
Eddie's
watching
shoulder.
children play
Nobody
a
thinks that
ball
way.
game.
Tell them. You guys are all sitting here quiet.
Doesn't matter if you think that
There
way.
is-
It's true. You can think that way or not. It is what it is.
What is in your drink? Yeah, there you go.
Lots of
Thank you.
Hurrah! Hurrah! Holy crap!
Boom.
Oh my gosh. Woo!
I'm just saying, like,
No,
okay,
stop.
you say
Why
whatever
do
you
you keep-
want.
Why does he keep doubling, tripling down? Somebody.
Because nobody's proved that I'm wrong. I'm not wrong about what I'm
I
saying.
can't even remember what you're talking about. and I
Exactly.
He's
started-
talking bollocks. That's why.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, relegation
Move
battle.
on.
Let's get back
Move
to
on.
it.
Move on. Move on.
Bremner,
No.
no, we will not be having a Monday night show, but we
No,
might
we
have
will.
have a pre-match City and Arsenal show, depending if schedules will allow.
Listen, if you like Monday night happy hours, talk to
didn't.
these fuckers here.
It was really
Go get help.
If they want to do one, we'll do one. Eddie Beach, you're not involved. Go away. But hey, if any of you guys want to do additional shows on here, you let me know. We'll do shows. Whatever you guys want to do. There's only so many of us that watch this show, but the ones who do are very loyal and very much love it. So if there's something you guys want to do and we can make it work with these pedophiles who are on the show, then let's do it.
Oh, you
Gary,
say
you're
goodbye
fucking
to your
shaking his head.
monetization.
Oh
for the
man,
week.
you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
We were
David,
demonetized.
David, call them
way
now,
earlier.
please. Call your friends that you know. Come on.
They'll be round
This
at
is
his door
probably-
4 o'clock.
We
Coming
were
an hour early
demonetized
now.
long
Probably
before
a-
this.
This is probably a good
Oh,
I
opportunity
did.
to tell
I'm not a
people
crook.
to click the join button and subscribe to the Stoop.
right.
I
Click the
can't go
join
to
button
prison. I'm too
because
pretty.
YouTube's not giving Lolo any money
I'm
anymore.
so pretty, oh so pretty,
Oh.
so pretty and witty and gay.
Click the join button in the corner.
Yeah. No, wait,
Yeah.
wait.
Don't forget
do it
to
on
hit the
this.
like button and the subscribe
No,
button.
no. Don't do any of that on this episode. We've definitely been demonetized, so you're wasting your click. Go to another video and click that one and donate to that video, not this one.
Go back
This
about
one
2
has
years
definitely
where they've
been
probably not been
demonetized.
demonetized.
I still want to. I'm still confused. To be demonetized, you have to be monetized first, which we're not. So
He has a point.
No.
He has a point.
No.
So I'm gonna have to
just did
pay
my
out of my
taxes.
wallet?
I just did my taxes, and they told me, listen, keep it up, pal. In 15 years, we'll send you your $50 check, and you'll be set. And I was like, okay. I had to write it off because they sent
The
it to
Rangers
me.
won 5-1 twice.
yes, they
That's
did.
impressive.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
That's impressive.
Or oppressive.
It's like
Did they
it's like
did
the
they play
exact
Leeds?
opposite of Leeds.
Right.
Sorry about
I'll
that.
have to keep the Rangers in mind.
So I
for
guess we're gonna have
voting
to
in the
change.
dark.
What are we gonna talk about now? Because we're not
Let-
allowed
let-
to talk about the Premier League, college football.
Can we talk about Manchester United?
Gary,
Getting spanked by
if you
Sevilla?
love these boys, let's talk about them. Let's talk about them, Gary.
What is wrong
He
with
hates
him?
me. He hates me. He hates me today.
Lolo, you
Oh.
had this big second half that you wanted to show everyone.
That's it.
And that's it. That's
it.
what it was. You made Tom do that earlier just for this.
That's
Was
what
that
he
it?
told,
no,
that's what he
no,
told the
no.
18-year-old boys that were running around. I got a big
I was
second half.
hoping
Oh.
you guys had something ready for the second half. I just
then
had
you-
to pee.
Then you went with that. That's in his book. You know what? If we have nothing to talk about, let's go this direction.
Gary, it went a good 25 minutes. I just have to say, okay.
It did,
So
it did.
listen, if
I'm-
you got
I'm-
something that'll last more than 25 minutes, let's do it.
Just stop.
That's not PG.
That wasn't even on purpose. Okay, changing the subject.
Oh man.
Gary,
Yes, sir.
changing the subject. But on a real note, Gary, next year, win or lose the league this year, whatever happens. Next year, same time, same place, I am going to London, September 20th. I will be there. You coming with me?
Yeah.
Mark, you coming with me?
Yeah, absolutely. We had
fucking do it.
fun. We'd do it again.
I enjoyed
We're doing
that.
it again, Gary.
I'll
This
stay a
time
lot
we're gonna
longer.
stay with Bandy every night because his house is the best.
Does he know this?
You hear
Well,
that,
we're
Bandy?
when we're in London, we're staying with Bandy, and then when we go out to exactly that is Bandy's house. Except it's a Mercedes, but yes, we are staying at Bandy's house the whole time that we're there. Well, I'll have a hotel for a few nights, but the other nights
it would be the big
I can't tell you how angry I am about that video that Bondi made being demonetized or pulled down. Like, how long ago was that? Like a year ago?
That
That
was
was
a long time
fucking
ago, yeah.
incredible. We should just put it back up anyway.
but you
no,
actually
it's
get
still there.
copyright
It's just demonetized.
Okay.
Oh, right. I thought the Premier League were like came for it.
I may have had to cut it out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I think we have to cut it out.
But yeah, but guys, if I come back to London, well, I will be going to London in September. So, are you guys cool with me coming back up to Leeds for a Leeds match? I would love to be back at Ellen Road.
against Huddersfield.
I was going to say which. Hopefully,
they're
we
not
get
saying
the
anything.
It'd be a lot easier to get tickets.
I think I lost all you guys.
No, you're staying up, motherfuckers.
In
Come
the
on.
championship.
Everyone's club here is staying up.
Yes.
Lolo, you're always welcome. Always.
I'll actually be in
And
New
Mark
York on
and
September
Gary.
20th. Yeah.
Where?
New York, September 20th.
Jets game?
Oh
shit.
I'm gone that week.
Yeah, I know
Nice.
you're probably gone that. I'm doing a bunch of stuff. Trying to go to a Yankees game, trying to go to Jets game. I got a bunch of stuff I want to do. Yeah, it'll be fun. I always go in September. Every year I go in New York for a weekend or a week, and I try and hit as much stuff as I can.
It's the best weather to come.
It is the best weather to come.
Yeah.
And Italy Jet, if you ever go to London, Mr. Tom lives right by the London Stadium, whatever it's called. So you can definitely not stay with him.
Okay.
The thing is, people can stay with me, but you don't.
He has a
necessarily mean you
dungeon.
get to leave. You don't get to leave.
Well, I mean,
I think it was more of an advice.
No offense, Tom. I love you, but look what you're working with.
Yeah, he puts the lotion on the skin and then.
And he's like, today we have hot dog Hogan. And you're like, no.
We need to give him a vitamin C pill. We got to give him some magnesium pill. We got to boost up his
I haven't seen Mo Master for some time, but would you like to try
That's a
one
very good
delicious
thing.
Mo
That's a
Master
good thing.
burgers?
Is he online? Is he commenting?
Mo Master burger?
We haven't heard him. We haven't heard of Mo Master since he left Tom's place.
That's why my stress level is so far down.
Right.
And I feel.
Well, he knows he's gonna get rocked against City. So.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think will win the Champions League?
City.
Man City.
Really?
AC Milan.
Yep.
Yeah. Forza Milan.
No.
Nah,
City
we're not
is
ready
just
this year.
such a
We're not ready
force.
this year. We're not ready this year.
Nobody's got it. They got a Terminator.
I can't wait for the 2 games in San Siro though. That's gonna
It's gonna be awesome.
That's just gonna
Yeah.
be.
I lost my voice last
think,
week.
I
It
think
started to
Milan
come back
has
a
a
little bit.
chance, man.
They do, but like City and Real Madrid are so far ahead right now. They are. I mean, just
But
take
they
it
both
with it.
make mistakes. They both make mistakes.
I know, but it.
So
Okay, Inter. Okay, listen, Inter. They're the type of team where they have sucked at times and they're good at times. I don't know what type of Inter team we're gonna get in this semifinal, so that's why I'm like a little bit freaked out. I don't know what's gonna happen. Is Lukaku gonna come out of nowhere? Is Martinez gonna come out of? I don't know. I listen, Leao.
Thinking of
5 of
AC
the 12
Milan,
teams
the
in
good
the
Milan
semifinals
team.
in Europe are from Italy. I think Italy is the.
I was thinking of
best.
the good Milan
Oh,
team.
good. Okay, we're on the same page then.
I think Italy is now the second best.
Let's see what happens.
Do you not feel that UEFA fucked
Listen.
up by putting all 3 of them in that side of the draw?
They absolutely did. They should have given it an opportunity to be a Milan final. Why not?
I would love
And
it.
the same way, like I actually hoped Benfica and Napoli could be in the final together, but they were actually on the same side as well.
I think you guys in Napoli are kind of at the
Very
same
similar.
point where you're just a little bit burned out on the season getting.
We're both a little bit over ahead of schedule.
Napoli
as I
lost
would
one
call
player
it.
to injury and it derailed them.
Exactly. When he came
They're
back,
so
he was the
far
difference
ahead
maker.
that it
He
won't
was the
matter.
difference maker. He
Yeah,
was
but
the
they're so
difference
far
maker.
ahead in the league, it won't actually matter.
No, it won't matter for them, but you can tell they're tired.
Oh, they were exhausted.
But they went out of the cup because of it. Osimhen came
It was
back and
also their lack
whoa,
of
they got goals out of
experience.
nowhere. Like it
Those
was a
players have not
big
got
drop.
that far in Europe before. Like it will help them
It
in the
was a
long
big
run,
drop,
maybe
yeah.
even for different teams. But
And
they were
everybody's
playing
like
against
the
players that have been there and done it.
yeah.
You think Rafael Leao is Italy Jet stays at? Dude, that guy's fucking. That guy's
Well,
ready.
they just signed Giroud back for another year.
That guy's
so
ready
I'm
to be
back.
a top 5 player in the world.
And then Leao, I hope so, but money's going to play a big factor. I think he wants to stay, but if money's going to play a
Leao's
big
gone.
factor. Let's get a
Lau's
big
gone.
factor. Yeah, but we got
He's
new
gone.
management. We got new management.
I know it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I understand, but you never know.
Unless
never know.
you win the Champions League, then all bets are off.
That's exact. Yes.
All bets are off. However, if you don't,
then
everyone's coming calling. They were coming calling for. I don't know how he stayed there.
Okay,
because
Lolo.
they were coming calling for him.
If Leao leaves, where is he going? Where do you think he wants to go?
I think he's an upgrade on Grealish at Man City.
Absolutely.
I don't know,
Man
man.
City would take him, but I don't think they would spend the money. Manchester United could definitely come in for them because they're crazy about those types of deals. He will
go to Man United.
Him and Rashford are the same position.
He would be an amazing bench player for Arsenal because
I
he's
can see
not as good
Rashford
as
going to
Martinelli.
PSG to replace Mbappe.
No,
that was for you.
No, he ain't going to. He ain't going to.
I don't know. I don't know who these players are you're talking about.
Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao, Portugal, Portuguese.
Oh, he's a big guy. I did see him.
Get some YouTube on.
Let's go Rangers. Ew.
Let's go. Oh man.
Ew.
But you know, if he's coming, do you think you're saying he's going to come off the bench? He's not going to want to do that.
You all right, Mark?
Gary, come on! It was a joke for you to jump on board with.
No,
Gary.
I'm just listening.
I'm still feeling
Your
dirty.
name's Mark.
So.
He's coming to Wolves because he's Portuguese.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Or Man United.
Yeah,
that'd be lovely, but
that's something you've got to do.
I don't.
You've got to get him to a
Leao would be amazing on.
Yes, he would.
Hold on, Mark. I gotta say, you know how I play my little FIFA game, right? Every now and I play the stories, and I was playing yesterday, but I don't pay the money for the new version, so I'm still in the old version. So I played as Barcelona, and I had a Adama Traore on my team. Fucking cheat code in FIFA.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a fucking cheat code. They actually have his dribbling. His dribbling is incredible, but if you just flick the ball, he can run past anybody.
And then you just got to
so
pass
I
it to
just
the striker.
shoot the ball up the pitch and Traore.
13-year-old speak for. Oh, he's very good.
He's
Did
playing
I speak
pretty
in
good.
13-year-old speak?
I would
Cheat code?
love
Oh.
I would love to see
Yeah,
him
he's
re-sign with us, but I don't
No.
know.
But the conclusion was he's way better in FIFA.
He's way better in FIFA
than he is in real life.
Oh my
He's
God.
way better when I control him than when he controls himself.
He's like Tecmo Bowl Bo Jackson in FIFA.
Yes.
Oh Jesus, Tecmo Bowl.
Wow.
That's something I
that's
haven't played in
cheat code
about
for
20
old
years.
Not that if they were paying attention. But yeah,
Anyway.
Hmm.
If you could have one player off of the AC Milan team from back in the day, the one that we're talking about, right? Who is that? Like
Maldini.
Maldini, Figo,
Marco
was
Van
Figo
Basten.
Kaká.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Shevchenko.
Kaká. Who would you have on your team
Nesta.
right now to solve
Nesta.
all your team's
Vida.
problems?
Hullet.
Nesta. Who would
Pirlo.
you have off of
Rudulli
that
would,
team?
yeah.
Hullet.
I'd put Rudulli in front of the defence.
Yeah.
Baresi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hullet.
he's so good.
Baresi.
Baresi.
Oh,
Baresi.
Baresi. Oh, yeah.
Whole team was built on him.
Italy
I'll
Jet
go-
or Chris,
I'll go
somebody. What
Cafu.
year was that I'm talking about?
It's like the
Which one?
90s. I don't know.
Let
late 80s,
Mark-
early 90s.
Sorry.
Mark, look them up. Look them up so you can see who we're talking about.
I've been actually watching a little more of the Champions League this season.
No, but this is like a 90s.
I
team that
can't.
we're
Yeah, I
talking about.
couldn't even wrap my head around
AC
that
Milan
far on. But
1994 team
like, if I was to
very
take
good.
anybody from AC Milan, I said this 2 years ago that I would want Giroud.
Yeah, did they have Papan?
He would solve some problems for us.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Jean-Pierre Papan.
Papan,
Jean-Pierre
yeah.
Papan. He was class.
Marseille
He was
and
a record
Milan.
transfer at the time.
Yeah, he was class.
I like that.
Good player.
That was a trivia question 1 week. Rightly.
I would take either Kaká or Maldini.
Van Basten.
Van Basten.
Good one,
Van
too.
Basten.
Goalie.
That was the first one. I said.
Goalie.
And
we had some good.
All the defenders.
Netherlands. The Netherlands guys. We had three really good guys.
Gullit, Ricard,
Maldini,
Van
Baresi.
Basten, Bergkamp.
Gullit.
Costa Curta,
Four.
Alessandro Nesta.
Four.
It's just like every great center back that ever lived played at
Yeah.
Milan.
None of them as good as Baresi.
Rocky
Baresi
Jr.
was the best.
Yeah, Rocco
Jr. Jr.'s the man.
George Weah, Gattuso.
Yes.
Oh,
George Weah, who won the Ballon d'Or for one goal that he scored. And they make it out like it's the greatest goal ever.
Cafu?
Yet basically no one tries to tackle him. It's brilliant.
Sador.
Brilliant marketed.
Yeah. It's some good Netherlands players, man. They were so good.
He ran from the
Shevchenko,
full length of the pitch.
Like
It was into on it that Ronaldo played for the good
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Fat Ronaldo.
Fat Ronaldo.
Yeah. And Ronaldinho. We had him for a cup of coffee.
Yeah. Beckham.
Ronaldinho, yeah. No,
Beckham, yeah. Cup of coffee, yeah.
Giovanni Trapattoni.
And Broncos.
I love Serie A when it was on
Gattuso, he
Channel
was a
4
good
on
player.
Sunday afternoon.
Dude, he was.
Inzaghi.
Well,
Gattuso.
let's hope for a resurgence. Are you guys enjoying this resurgence of Serie A? Because right now,
in Europe right now.
I've been enjoying it.
It's actually very American influenced by the fact that many of the clubs there are becoming American owned, and they're pushing towards transfers that are more attacking.
It's higher scoring than normal.
Yeah, we
it's
have
higher
a new owner.
scoring.
Milan got a new
So
owner.
before I
United
let
States
Chris tell us the exact reasons, I just want to say there's 2 out of the 4 of the Champions League semifinalists are from Serie A.
The guaranteed
And
one.
what
in the
about
final.
Europa League? Is it 2 or 3? Two
Well, between
Europa
Europa
League?
and Conference, there's 3 more. I forget if it's 2 in one and one in the
So
other. Or...
five out of the 12 European semifinalists are from Serie A this year. So do we have to start looking at Serie A as a legit league, not a farmers
Did
league?
they beat anyone from England to get there though?
Not as long as the Premier League can spend $1 billion in a transfer window and just pick off
but a
players
13th
off those other clubs.
Talking
man.
football, not money.
13th
because
place
those
Sevilla
players
just
get
took out
that's just
Manchester United.
I'm sure one of them beat Chelsea. Was it Milan beat Chelsea?
Everyone beat Chelsea.
No, Milan beat Tottenham.
No. AC Milan beat Tottenham.
Yeah,
Chris.
It
Yeah.
was in a knockout.
Yeah.
Tottenham. Sorry.
Little did Leeds United know, but their win against Chelsea in the beginning of the season wouldn't mean fuck all by the end of the season because everybody beat Chelsea.
In retrospect, it does not mean fuck all, except for it's Chelsea against Leeds, and that's the one that Leeds fans circle on their calendar. That's if they were only to win 2 matches a year.
It's not the one. It's not the one that week.
You talk to James, and that's the one.
The scum. The scum.
It's a game that we circle. It's not the game.
I mean, it's definitely this for me. It's really enjoyable. It's probably the second best league right now because first of all, they're about to have their 4th different champion in 4 years, which like. I know there's a lot of good young players in Germany, but like I can't even watch I don't even watch the Bundesliga. It's just kind of even when like Bayern or shit, they're still gonna figure out how to win.
Yeah. Exactly.
It'll be interesting to see how many Italian teams get so far next year. That'll tell you if the league's a good league.
If it's watering down or not.
Bayern sacked their manager because they were worried they might not win the domestic treble.
Yeah, but wasn't there a scandal behind him though?
Oh yeah, there was.
Yeah.
But ultimately, they were going to make the change in the summer, and they were worried that Tuchel wouldn't wait till the summer. But at the same time, ultimately, it was because they were worried that they weren't going to win everything in Germany again. Nothing.
That's boring,
Crazy.
isn't it?
Crazy.
Those are called standards, Tom. When you have standards,
Yeah, but it's boring. It's boring
when
standards.
you need to win all three.
Every time they've not won the league, I can guarantee you the team that did win the league had a catalyst to why they did win the league, and then that player played for Bayern Munich the next season.
Yeah,
Like,
okay, but I could ask you this, Tom. When you go out to a chippy, what do you get?
It depends. If I fancy a kebab, I might go, "Can I have some kebab meat and chips, boss?" And then they'll go, "Chili sauce, mate." And I go, "No, no, thanks, boss." But then sometimes I might go, "Oh, stick a Savoy on there, or sausage and batter can be tasty sometimes this time of year." I'm just throwing out the round. I'm basically just telling you all the items that are being sold in the West Ham fish bar.
I'm getting pretty hungry now.
I never
keep
ordered
going.
fish.
Same. You're good.
Keep talking about it.
Now.
You're good, Tom.
Order the fish.
Fish ain't
That's a
fresh
key
in
thing.
Okay,
London.
so Tom, come up to my chippy and order something. What do you want?
So, all right. Wait, so are you
those
the-
11%
are you the owner
beers
of the
you've been
chip shop?
slamming.
Whatever you want. Whatever you
Does
want.
your chip shop sell weed? Because it is American.
What's the name of your chippy?
Doesn't matter.
Lolo's
It does
place.
matter. It does matter. I'm
No,
not
that's
down to
what it's called.
It's got no
It
name.
doesn't matter.
Lolo
It's my
watches little
mom's name.
boys.
That's my mom's name. Doesn't matter.
All right. I'll give you
Thank
that.
you.
All right then. All right. Can I have Donna meat and chips, please, boss?
Absolutely. We don't have chips.
Fries.
You're not much of a chip shop, then, are you?
Well, see, now you're coming to standards where you have standards of what a chippy should have.
There is a chip shop in Park Slope, though.
So what's that got to
There
do with
used to
Bayern
be,
Munich?
right?
Come on,
There used to be. I think it closed.
You
We're
can't
coming
get
all the
peas
way
in a
back
southern
here,
chippy.
Tom. All the way back down to standards.
What's that got to do with the
Tom.
price of milk in Denmark on a Tuesday?
Do you
Tom,
get mushy peas in Brighton chippies, Dave?
Tom, who won our argument?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
all of them.
I didn't know we were in an argument. I was pointing out why my manager got sacked.
Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
You
got
might have been arguing with me, but I won't fucking argue with you.
It was. No,
I
it was a good
just
argument.
made a
It was
comment.
good.
I just made a comment, and then
Well,
you
you
decided
wanted
to
chips and we
start
didn't have
asking me to
them.
name all the fish items. Haddock, plaice, roe, cod. To be fair, they will fry up the stuff fresh if you
Jelly
ask them
deal.
to. But yeah, they do
Wait,
a bit
they
of curry
will?
sauce as well if you want it. Yeah.
They'll do it without.
We do the jelly. Now here you get the jelly. Down here in London, you get the jelly deals with the pie and mash.
Jelly.
Do you guys
Jelly
follow
eels.
Footy Scran on Twitter? It's just
Yes, I've seen it. Yeah.
It's just like pictures of like food you can get at football grounds, and like you kind of
Jelly is Jello.
Yeah, but it's not as authentic as it used to be. People are now
What?
like just
Jelly is
finding
Jello.
they're finding really crap food
Jello.
and saying that
Yeah,
I
Jello
got
eels.
this at Old Trafford for 18 quid or whatever.
I don't know. Every time I'm on that page, I get hungry. So just put it away.
I was shocked, Chris, when we were at the Emirates when we got like $4 big pints of beer. Was it $4? 4 pounds?
I don't
3
remember, but I will say this: that the pies were pretty good. You got a meat pie. You got a like a meat pie for like
$7.
$3.
I like the hamburger outside the Emirates. There's a little hamburger stand, and it's quite nice.
Chef Wednesday.
Totally not worth the money it costs, but it tastes great.
You can get a chicken balti pie at Leeds.
Did we get something after?
We got
Jamaican
just like
patties.
a sausage.
Jamaican
We got a
patties,
sausage
I
at
thought,
the end
no?
of it. We got a sausage. Well, at the end of the night,
I got a Jamaican
we got
patty,
Jamaican
and-
pat.
and
We all
they
did.
put me on
They
their
were
Instagram
delicious.
page. They put me on their Instagram page, and I got it the next day going, I didn't even remember going there. But I'm on this Instagram page going, these are the best Jamaican parties in the land. Like,
Dude,
it's
I
so
would
offensive.
kill
Like
somebody for a Jamaican patty right now.
Oh, Jamaican patty.
Dude,
No,
I'm
I
right
was
there with
screaming at
you.
them like,
I've told
I'm
Gary
in New
this
York all the
before.
time looking for Jamaican
I was
patties, and we
offended
never
by
get
your
them this
visit.
good.
I was offended
What was
by your
your
visit,
What was
Lolo.
your overall take on a Yorkshire kebab then, Lolo? Because you ate 3 of them.
They were
He most certainly did.
It was better than the Wigan kebab.
They were too small, and they didn't arrive before I was absolutely shit-faced. Tony, what are
Hi,
you doing here?
Tony.
It's later than your bedtime.
Yeah, I'm on
Hi,
nights.
Tony.
I'm on nights, so I'm awake right now.
Good to see you. Everybody, now's the time to rag on Newcastle. Go. Get him.
Newcastle, are they in the Premier League?
No, good one, Gary.
They'll be
All right,
surpassing you soon. Yeah, no, I'm still upset that you came down to London and we all never went to the buffet. I was furious.
Ooh, all
Which
right. So
buffet?
we
'Cause I
didn't
went
go
to
to
several
one.
buffet.
We didn't go to Jimmy's Bar and Grill in the O2, and I was personally upset, even though I never
We
told you
didn't.
they existed. So it's still
We
your fault.
didn't. But Tom, I brought you a WWF legend. Like I
Yeah.
brought you a World
You
Wrestling
did.
Federation legend at
You did.
least. At
You did.
least, okay.
You did, but we could have done the buffet as well. Like two things can both be true together.
That's true. That's true. Mark had us hooked up with some dudes who wanted to get us some what Gary's like, don't finish this statement. We are still live.
Hand jobs.
We are still live. Don't finish the statement, Lolo.
You never know with me. You never know what I might end up
Just a couple of hand jobs here, guys.
I like when Lolo turns up a minute
Show-
after the
the
buffet.
show's so dirty,
Sorry,
man.
Tony.
The show's dirty, and oh god, I gotta take a shower when I get out of here.
Gary was just like, oh, whoop.
Sorry,
whoop,
Tony.
whoop,
That's
whoop,
that's not Suzuki.
He's like,
So
is
where
this
can
the
we
one
find
show
you
my
tomorrow,
wife is
Gary?
watching?
So where can we find you tomorrow, Gary?
Oh my god.
Fucking
I'm-
dead in a ditch somewhere because his wife killed him. Because she watched this show.
Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. We'll be chatting about the games, and I don't know. Now I don't even. I can't look at football the same anymore.
Yeah,
Man's
I'm
tainted
so
it
pissed
for me.
off right now.
But yeah,
We're gonna be talking about these 20-year-old boys
Oh,
who were
see,
running
this is
around,
what- this
kicking the
is
ball
not
around,
good. Oh,
seeing
no,
how they
people-
did
It's gonna
doing
be
that.
it's gonna be full of 20-year-old boys running around. Apparently,
That's-
described by Gary. Gary's gonna describe them all in great detail via Peacock.
I can't watch football anymore.
It's just all a bunch of
bunch of
a
kids
bunch
on the
of Phil
screen.
Fodens being
Oh my gosh.
rubbed down by Jack Grealish.
Just little boys and balls.
Oh no! Oh,
Gary, if it
Go
makes you
take your
feel
shower,
bad,
Gary. Go take your shower.
if it makes you feel bad, just
you wanna
log
see
on to
Gary rate the
DraftKings
ball
and
boys?
bet money on some 20-year-old boys running around. There you go.
That's definitely not PG.
But it's
You
true.
do know we lost half of our viewers just now, right?
Well, we lost. They.
I think
they stuck
I
on
think
this
I
one.
think we lost half our
viewers
viewers
in
when
the
Lolo
chat.
first started opening
Yeah.
his mouth.
I'm
Most
just
of you
saying
click
that
the
was
Mo's
that was
encouraging
minute
those
one.
young boys to get stuck in there, right? Like, just,
oh,
Oh boy.
Wow.
Tom,
They're like,
I don't know
we're
where-
gonna lose the season. We better bring in David Moyes. No, not
Should
David
we-
Moyes. Who's the
David
other one?
Moyes?
Crystal Palace.
Roy Hodgkins.
Roy
Steve,
Hodgson. They're like,
Tom,
let's
do
bring
you
in
want
the
to be
oldest white
associated
dude
with
we
this
know.
show or what?
What?
You know what? I've already got a criminal and like I've got 8 lifetime kills allegedly. So let's continue. Yeah, I'll be fined with I'm usually sat with Tony on Wednesday nights where we discuss the Graps, but we're also going live tomorrow night for our bi-weekly watch-along. We will be watching a show that Tony allegedly attended in person. It's hard to know if he's telling the truth because he's Tony. He's not the most trustworthy individual, if I'm being honest with you. But he built up this entire story and then showed the clip on camera, and he was the wrong fucking person. Fuck Tony Turner. Fucking sorry.
Okay,
But,
so you're
Tony, if you're watching, we love you.
Yeah, but clearly, fuck
no,
you.
Tony, if you're watching this, unsubscribe from me on Twitter. Now. please. Unfollow me.
You only just asked him now? You've known the man for like a year, and now you're just asking for that? What's going on?
I'll see you tomorrow at midnight, Tony.
Oh, man. I think this is one of the best shows we've ever done, by the way. Especially ending with, fuck you, Tony. Do not follow me on Twitter. I love that.
Oh, my God.
But, guys, thank you all for joining us.
Well, we have
we'll
one
be
more.
backstage.
Wait. One more.
We've got Gino's.
Tuesday's Premier League show. All Jets content this week. It's the draft. I'm covering a lot of NFL draft content as well every single day. Stay tuned. Italy Jet on all social media platforms.
There we go.
Nice.
Well, all right.
That's
and
a
Tony,
marketer.
All right, guys. Good to hear Tony.
What do you got, Tony?
Thank you for finally saying something on the show.
Mark, this is for you.
Hey!
Really,
I'm
Lolo?
talking
Come
about
on,
different
man.
Tony, not Newcastle Tony. Just to be clear.
Lolo, you need to take a long nap. You need to take a long nap.
No, I will not.
Till Wednesday night after the match is over. It's when you got to sleep. Just block out today and then.
I'm going to continue drinking
Just keep
backstage.
drinking
So if anybody wants to continue hearing my nonsense, let's do it. We're going to throw the link in the comment section there and you can join us. If not, don't. But thank you all for joining us. Thank you very much, Mr. Mark, Italy Jet, Chris, Gary, Ben, Tom, David, Tony. We'll see you guys backstage.
Mr. Director.
Happy
Let's not forget
Premier
him.
League. I hope all your teams lose.
Good stuff, John.
Good work.